Thank God it's Friday, and welcome to Friday. And I'm at a very special place. It's May 30th, about 10:30 a.m. And I'm here at a final resting place of relatives of Filipinos who have passed away in this area. And today's the anniversary of Rose's mother's passing. Here's one with two stories. A two-story mausoleum. So this is I've been to cemeteries before, and you're probably wondering why I find them so fascinating. It's because of all the lives and all the stories and all the love coming from families to their departed brothers and sisters and dads and moms, cousins and uncles, aunts, grandparents. And it's just full of love if you can wrap your head around it, because that's what it is. It's a celebration of life of those families. And then it hit homes how we're only here for a short time. It really, what do they call it? It really sets your mind and your personality and your feelings. It all sets it right. I'm having trouble. I know what I want to say, but again, I'm having trouble saying it. It gives you a perspective that you won't find anyplace else but in a cemetery or a final resting place of loved ones. It's just so that's what it does for me. It just and I hope I'm not babbling, but it is. A cemetery is a place for a no anger zone, a no problem zone, no axe to grind zone. You always hear about saying, "Oh, I'll piss on your grave," but it's in reality, you're not going to see anybody pissing on anybody's grave. Those people I don't think they really exist. So that's what cemeteries do for me, and the architecture, the customs, the different burial arrangements. So I think I'll just take a walk and find my group. They brought some food to celebrate, to honor the passing of these loved ones. Here's three right here inside. So they get a plot. They get some areas. Here's another one with a view deck, which is nice. Anyway, cemeteries make you want to, or at least they make me want to just live the best life that I can while I'm here. So then when it's my time to occupy one of these permanent hotels or residences, I can rest assured that I've done my best to spread good cheer, love, and support while I'm here on Earth. So I guess that's what I wanted to just clear up, because I know I have some viewers that say, what is this fascination this gentleman has with cemeteries? It seems that wherever he goes, he can't not visit a cemetery of some kind. And I just wanted to explain myself, and that's the reason. I feel like they're just zones of complete love and harmony and peace, and that's why I find them, in addition to the ascetics, I find them quite, and some of them are well kept, and some of the families, the surviving families, do continue to visit and keep these memorials. He left us quietly. his thoughts unknown, but left us a memory we are proud to own. So treasure him, Lord, in your garden of rest, for when on earth he was one of the best. And I think that sums up what I'm trying to say in this opening monologue of this presentation. You know, everybody's got to go there. Everybody's going to live a life. But the lucky man or the lucky woman is the one who can perish or die or pass away with a clean slate of having accomplished a wonderful, loving, supportive life, and no regrets in that regard. Sure, we all have regrets, but they're not serious regrets. Regrets of purchase, regrets of decisions perhaps made in the wrong fashion. But the real regrets that you don't want to have are the ones that affect other people. And I think that's what that placard said to that gentleman, and what it means to me as well. Be the best you can be. Treat everybody like family, and you'll never have a problem. Which is hard to do, of course, because people are just, they're people, and they're trouble, and there's no doubt about it. And here's a nice view over here of the beautiful. Looks like it's gonna be some rain today. I like it when the sun doesn't come out. I don't mind it whatsoever. It's a nice cool breeze, as you can see some of the reeds blowing in the wind. It's just a wonderful time. Here's a large one. Look at the size of that one. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're enjoying these presentations. I've got a couple of more from Thailand that you've probably already witnessed. And then we'll start with the Filipino presentations. And we'll head back to the west coast of the United States, and I guess to pick up some presentations from there. And then in July, we'll head back to Austin, Texas, and continue some of the functions that I've been involved in there. So that's a good thing. So let's try to meet up with my group, and they're already at the plot, or the place that their loved ones is. Let me see if I can get through here somehow. I hope I don't have to go back around. And I guess one of the big things too about cemeteries or graveyards is how peaceful they are. And I think I can speak for everybody that everybody likes peace and quiet. There's nothing like peace and quiet. Let's just go this way and see if I can get through and back to my group. I don't know. I don't see a way through. I might have to come all the way around again. They're not, these cemeteries, these Filipino cemeteries are, as you can probably understand, is they're not as organized as our some cemeteries are. Terribly organized, terribly neat, and these are not the case. I was lucky enough to see the latest Tom Cruise movie, The Last Reckoning, and that was, I think, 2.5 hours of just complete, I guess, chaos in a way. A lot of talking, There was some action, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of talking, a lot of flashbacks from previous productions of that franchise. They even had it looked like an Eskimo, but it looked like an American Indian. I thought I was watching Flowers of the Flowers Moon, or Killers of the Flower Moon or something. I thought I was back with doing that 4-hour Indian movie. And they had every walk of they had women everywhere in uniform, and I was just taken aback by, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not a sexist, I'm not a male chauvinist pig, oink, oink, but when I was in the military, I saw one woman the whole time, 4.5 years, I saw one woman in uniform. And she was at the dental office, where you go get your teeth looked at. And she was handing out, I guess, instruments to the dentist. Anybody can do that. Give me the pliers. Give me the toothpick. Give me the dental floss. Wash out your mouth. That was it. 4.5 years, 3 or 4 different base assignments. I saw one woman in uniform. In this Tom Cruise movie, I seen 2 women pilots in beautiful makeup. You should have seen them. I don't know how they can put that rouge on with the helmet and it doesn't smear. They had colonels, women. They had women here. They had so many women. Excuse me. They had so many women in that movie in military positions. I was like, come on, give me a break. Give me a break, will ya? But this is Hollywood. This is the time that we're in. Everything's a snow job. Everything's a hand job. Everything's a nut job. Everything is slanted by committee. We got to put X amount of Eskimos or Indians in this. We had Indians. They had every race, every nationality that you can think of in that damn movie. The only thing that was missing was the 2-headed monster and Sasquatch. They didn't have a Sasquatch character. They didn't have a 2-headed monster character. They didn't have 2 Siamese twins attached at the face. They didn't have that. I noticed that. I was looking for that the whole time, but I didn't see that. And unbelievable. Mission Impossible, The Final and Reckoning. You let me know in the comments if you viewed this production from Thomas Cruise, and tell me what you think in the comments, because I'd like to hear it. A lot of talking. I mean, there was much more talking than there was action. Put it that way. And I guess I'm gonna have to walk back the way I came. And I mean, I have nothing against women in the workplace. Anybody who's ever worked in the workplace with women know how terribly sensitive they can be, how very sensitive you must be. You have to literally walk on eggshells around these women in the workplace. A guy in the workplace, you can go there and you can grab him by the shirt of his collar. Let's go up here and see where this goes. You can rough him up, and this doesn't go anywhere. All right, I'm going to continue the way we came, and then up, and then I'll close this video out. I don't want to keep you too long. We're at 14 minutes. This is not supposed to be a 3-hour movie like this Tom Cruise or this Flowers of the Golden Moon or whatever the hell it was. And there's a goat over there. And they use the goats to eat the grass, so they don't have to mow the lawn, I guess. The goats love grass. They'll eat all day. If they could go to McDonald's, they'd sit there the whole time. The manager would have to ask them to leave. Stop eating the hamburgers. Anyway, so you go see Tom Cruise, The Final Reckoning, and beautiful theater, though. I liked it a lot. This is the vehicle that's been getting us around. This is the Nissan Wagon. that you've heard so much about and seen so much. That's the Nissan wagon. So let's go in here. We'll get some shots of Rose's family celebrating the anniversary of their mother's passing. And I'll close this out. Yeah, I've never seen so many women. I tell you. There was 2 of them flying in the helicopter. 2 of them. Where were they going? Dress for Less Ross? Where were they going? Lion Brand? Where were they going? To Macy's? Where were they going with the helicopter? So, you know, it's just kind of nutty how they try to include every son of a gun, every person in the world has to be included on every damn thing that anybody does. And that's why people are getting turned off by legacy media, legacy TV. They're just getting turned off. I think that's why podcasting is so popular today, is because people want to hear people talk like they would talk if they were just talking to their friends. Instead of this government speak nonsense. Unbelievable. I saw one woman the whole time, 4.5 years in the Air Force. I might have signed another one, but I think she was somebody's mother, you know? She was somebody's mother. She wasn't in uniform. She looked like she was in a uniform, but it wasn't a uniform. I looked closer. It was one of those polyester jumpsuits. Thought she was a pilot. She wasn't a pilot. She was somebody's dame, okay? She was somebody's broad, all right? She was somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's cousin, somebody's aunt, somebody's something, but nothing to do with the military. Nothing to do with the military whatsoever. But, so this is it over here now. They're praying now. This is the one right in there's Louis on top of the roof, inspecting the roof for any repairs that need to be made. This is Rose's, brother Danny, and Danny's wife. There's John, Nissan wagon. And here we are. '18, Love and Prayers, Danny Leglow, and Cora and Lynn. There they are right there. So it's very nice. And there's some other family members here. They're praying now, so I'm not gonna be as foolish as you think I am by filming them while they pray. Did he get a shirt? We'll try to get him a shirt. So that's it. I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna walk out here to the clearing and close it out. And I just wanted to see, I want you to see what I see. And say, oh, haven't you been to the beaches? What about the beaches in the Philippines and Thailand? What do you do when you go there? What do you do? It doesn't look like you do anything. I do what I feel I like to do. The beaches are beautiful. We were in the water over there in the Philippine Sea over there on that weekend. I don't know if you've seen that one yet. You haven't seen that one yet. Well, you'll see that one. You've already seen that one. By the time this goes up, you'll see... See, I put them, here's a big one. Look at all the family members hanging out in here. I put them out in the order that they're produced. Okay? So that's why. You'll see them in the order that they are produced. So that's it. I'm going to close it out here. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation, 19 minutes, 20 minutes or so. I hope you enjoy Thomas Cruise and his latest thriller, action-packed, a lot of talking, and a lot of nationalities. Every nationality. I can't believe it, how many nationalities. I didn't know there were that many kinds of people. I was like going, is that a person? Is that a nationality? Is that a culture? I've never seen that kind of person before. What did Hollywood make up different cultures? I mean, the guy in one of the movies, the guy who, when he was hanging from the ropes with his knife in his mouth and he took the hard drive, that guy got sentenced to out in the middle of nowhere and fell in love with an Eskimo who looks like an American Indian. And I was like, oh, what is this? The Killers of the Flower Moon? What am I doing here? What are they? What is it? They have a contract? They have to be in 14 movies before... so it was confusing. It was convoluted. There was a lot of talking. I didn't hate it, but I've True Lies. Have you ever seen True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger? True Lies. Now that's an action-packed, great movie. Perhaps it's underrated. True Lies. I mean, but all Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies were unbelievable. But Thomas he's getting up there. He's about my age. He's moving a little bit slower. In a couple of scenes, you can see him taking some Tylenol. He does it very fast. You can't see it, but he takes a glass of water, and I could see, if you look closely, you'll see 500 milligrams of Tylenol, extra strength, and he pops them in his mouth. And, he does the best he can with the body he has and the age that he is. And you're sitting there, and, it was 315 pesos, which is about $5 and some change maybe, to see the movie. They give you a bottle of water on the way in, like they do in hotel rooms. It was like completely different. The same movie in the West would be what, $18? No water, $14 popcorns. I mean, it's just like it's another world, and all you have to do is get on a plane. They close the door, go to sleep, watch a movie, read a book. You wake up, they open the door, and you're in a whole nother financial episode of your life and the planet. People tend to think it's so difficult, it's so hard. No, it isn't. You go down to the post office, you get a photograph of your face, your big fat face, and you bring those little photographs to the they'll even take it for you down at the damn post office. Just allow yourself a lot of time, because there's like one person working on each post office. Here, you go into a store. Here, there's 14 million employees. They surround you. I mean, in America, you can't find somebody who's working in a store. And if you are, they're terribly depressed. They're on the verge of hanging themselves behind the counter. They can't believe they're working there. The whole thing is different. The whole freaking experience is different. It's not just about the beaches. It's the culture you're interested in. It's the culture. How long can you swim in the beach before your back is peeling from the sun that burnt your white Western European skin off the back, and your backbone is hanging out, and you got noxemia all over your back, and you can't sleep on your stomach the whole night because you're burnt to crisp? It's the culture, it's the food, it's the price, it's the weather, it's everything. It's not just the stupid beaches. Don't get me wrong, everybody loves a beach. But I didn't fly for 14 hours to sit in the beach like a turtle for the whole time. So that's my explanation. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. What is today? Today's Friday, May 30th. So that means in the West, it's, I don't know, it's a day early or a day late. Who cares? You look at your watch, it'll tell you what time it is. All right, over and out, and I'll see you on the rebound.